my voice. I used to be on The Mix before they changed it to Virgin, which is why I got fired. And I did the news, the sports, the weather. The news is always the same, isn't it? In Toronto, it's always about the crime. You can't trust anybody. I go to the laundromat the other day. Me and this guy, 10 machines. He decides to use the one right beside me. So I stabbed him and took his dryer money, just to be on the safe side. Lots of creepy people living in Toronto. See a lot of you here tonight. Got to my hairdresser the other day, and the guy's washing my hair. Finally, we get out of the shower. And lots of creepy people. And if it's not the creepy people, if it's not the crime, it's the raccoons. How bad are the raccoons? Anybody else need their neighbor to cover them with a shotgun when they're taking their green bin out to the curb? Right, you open your front door, there's a big fat raccoon in a tracksuit and gold chains waiting for you. How you doing, right? And if it's not the crime, it's not the raccoons, it's the price of housing. Oh my God, bought a little postage stamp house. I think I got ripped off though. They always advertise things differently in the paper than it is in real life. You notice that, right? Upper Beaches, right? In other words, Vaughan. Right? Rustic, in other words, crack house. So I'm living in a crack house in Vaughan. And then finally the traffic. The traffic is the worst, isn't it? And being a traffic reporter as well, everybody hates the messenger, right? Oh my God, the 401's got 45 lanes of traffic going across now. You gotta start signaling in Belleville to get off in Windsor. Meanwhile, there's a cab dropping somebody off in the collector lanes, right? And it's all the construction. They're working on the lakeshore. The same time they're working on the lakefront. The same time they're working on the Gardner. 2 lanes are shut down because they've got a bike-a-thon, a marathon, a potato sack race. Another lane shut down because they're shooting a Canadian series because God knows Murdoch Mysteries never sleeps. And then there's the HOV lanes. Can they have any more writing on the sign, right? It's like 3 passengers, 2 passengers have to be wearing glasses. Passenger in the middle has to be wearing a fedora. Pisces, Virgo, rising, blood type O negative. Right? And then it breaks into like Egyptian hieroglyphics, right? Right? There's like a picture of an eyeball, a palm frond, a chariot. Right, you've got your Rosetta Stone out, you're trying to decipher what a jackal in sandals means. Suddenly you hit a pothole so big there's a cannabis store inside.